Torstar Corporation says it plans to start an online casino betting business. The company says it's pending approval from the Alcohol and Gaming Commission. Also needed is a launch date from the Ontario government for legal private online betting. Torstar says their casino would keep dollars in the province, which could then be used to support journalism. The company owns the Toronto Star and more than 70 other Ontario newspapers. And here's Kris McCusker with the rest of the day's business news.
Markets bouncing back after a losing week with some pretty big gains to start the new month of March. In the U.S., markets there saw the best one-day moves so far this year. Now, shares in Boeing providing a lift in the U.S. on word United Airlines is buying more MAX 737 planes. Shares in Johnson & Johnson also higher on Wall Street after the U.S. approved that one-dose COVID vaccine. It has not been approved for use in Canada as of yet. Now on Bay Street, shares in Montreal-based CAE, an aerospace company, did provide support today. That stock hit a one-year high on word the company is buying the military training business of U.S.-based L3 Harris Technologies in a deal worth $1.05 billion U.S. Now, oil was pressuring Bay Street with an OPEC Plus meeting set for later this week. There is talk that output could be going up. Western Canadian Select lower as well today, and gold was lower for a fifth straight day. Still to come this week, we are going to hear from the U.S. Fed chair on Thursday. It looks like Porter Airlines could go a full year without any service. The airline pushing back the date it plans to resume flights again, this time to May 19th instead of March 29th. So as of this month, the airline's operations have been suspended for a year because of the pandemic. Airline Chief Executive Michael Deleuze says the implementation of more restrictive travel rules by governments since the company's last update makes an early spring restart unviable. Deleuze says Porter remains optimistic that things are moving in the right direction, but he also admits it is possible that tentative restart date may also need to be changed if vaccinations don't accelerate to enable the easing of travel restrictions. Shares in Apple moving higher on Wall Street today, and here's why. The iPhone maker says all 270 stores in the U.S. are now open for the first time since the pandemic began nearly a year ago. Now, some stores in Brazil, France, and Canada do remain closed. And streaming services, the big winners after the Golden Globes. Netflix in particular dominated the awards with a total of 10 wins, including for the latest season of The Crown, which won 4 awards, more than any other film or TV show. And then The Queen's Gambit won 2 awards. Now, Hulu is streaming 3 films that won awards, including Borat, subsequent movie film, Nomadland, and the United States versus Billie Holiday. And then Disney won 2 awards for Soul. So shares in Netflix and Disney, which, by the way, holds the largest share in Hulu, did move higher on Wall Street today. In the 680 Business Center, I'm Kris McCusker.